Next up, Doug Schwab.
Tell you what, we got a UNI athletics fans dream coming up this weekend. Volleyball, Missouri Valley Conference. We got football and wrestling Saturday, so hopefully it's a huge day for UNI athletics, so hopefully you guys get out there. You should have a busy day planned. I know our meet's going to get changed. I'm not exactly sure what time yet, but it'll probably be earlier, so hopefully we can have that West Gym packed for our team. This weekend, you can look at the results. Wasn't very good. Wasn't very good. And what I mean by that is we have to win tough, close matches. To win dual meets, to win tournaments, at the national tournament and those things, you have to win tough, close matches. And we didn't win a tough, close match. And I tell you what, I'll give them some credit that their guys found ways to win. Our guys, the effort was high. I'm not down on our effort, but one, we have to be able to convert leg attacks. We got to legs a lot and weren't able to convert those, so that's something that we have to get better at. The second is focus. You're in a tight, close match. You're in overtime. You have to be able to keep your focus. And we work on it all the time, and we talk to our guys about it, and we put them in those tough situations in the practice room. So when they get out in competition, they felt it before. And I think those guys, a couple of those guys understand now more what we're talking about. We want to put you in that situation. We want to make it real, and then we want you to overcome it. And we lost our focus a few spots. Both those overtime matches, we gave up an escape and a takedown in the 32nd overtime. And those are things that really, those can't happen. Not to win matches. You give up an escape and a takedown in a 32nd overtime, it puts you really, really in a bad position. And that happened with Witt and Bartell. So those are two situations where we have to be able to address, and we got to put them in those situations more in the practice room, and they have to respond to them. And then that's what we'll do. The one thing I will say is, as a coach, you don't panic. I mean, you don't panic based on one meet or one result, because results can change one day to day, week to week, month to month, and understand that we're building for March right now. That is what we're trying to do as a team. Do we like the results? No, not at all. Not at all. Actually, it's no fun. I mean, it's no fun, these kind of results. And our guys don't think it's any fun. They don't enjoy them at all. But my challenge to them is if you don't want to feel like this, then we have to make some adjustments. We have to make some changes. If that pain hurt, if there's enough pain involved, then you will make some change. And I know some guys were hurting on that ride home. I think we had about 6.5 or 7 ride home, and 7-hour ride home, and there wasn't a whole lot of talk, and that's okay. That's okay. It's okay for our guys to be hurting after they lose, because it means a lot to them. But we don't stay down too long, because, like I said, it is a long season. We get to get back out in front of our home crowd on Saturday, and I know our guys look forward to that. I want to see passion and energy. I mean, those are two things that we have ultimate control over. We have total control over those things. And we got to have passion and energy when we're out there and we compete. And I know being in front of our home crowd always helps that. So I know you'll see a lot of passion and energy from our guys this Saturday. We hope to have that place packed, because we love that environment. We love the West Gym, and hope to see you guys there. I guess any questions? Yeah.
I see that Caldwell was not wrestling. Was he hurt?
I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say. Justin, what am I allowed to say? I'm looking at Shim. I can see him. He said he pretty much says nothing, right? He was out. He was out, and hopefully he'll be back in about 3 weeks. We wrestled in a tournament, wrestling an open tournament, and he got dinged up a little bit in that open tournament. You can come into my office, or you can call him and ask him, but he'll be back. I don't think he'll be back by Las Vegas right now. It's probably not going to be the time frame. He'll be back probably the UNI Open is kind of what we're looking at. So, with that, it doesn't matter. I mean, we a starter out, so what? We have to have a guy step up, and we had to have other guys step up. We had that happen last year. A situation where guys were out, Loader was out for a long time. We had guys step up and step in, and you have to have that same thing happen. And I guess the one thing I say is we'll get better. That's really our only option right now. So, anything else? Thanks for having me. Okay, get out this weekend. Get out into the McLeod and the Dome in the West Gym, and cheer our teams on and have some fun, because I tell you what, they're going to be fun to watch. All right, thank you.